On Saturday, November the 4th, we lost a great man, husband, dad, grandpa, pop. My idea is to create a video diary of sorts to help me along with my healing. And if it helps someone out there somewhere that just happens to come across these, even better. I'm not saying it's going to be professional or maybe even consistent or comprehensive, coherent, whatever big words you want to use. It may be a big mess, but it's something. Hey Dad, good morning. Today is Tuesday, January the 9th. I dropped off Mom at work and Chunk at the bus stop. I'm running a bit behind. just because. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I came back and I think at a usual time. I don't know. But I'm running a little behind. But I do have all my stuff packed already. I took my blood pressure and my blood sugar. Excuse me, sorry. So that's all done. Just gonna take a few minutes here and talk to you for a bit and then go get ready. The weather was crazy yesterday. It got really, really windy and really rainy. At work, it was so crazy. At work, a tree fell on one of the teachers' cars. It was wild. I was like, oh my. I felt so bad for the teacher. When we went out to the parking lot, my co-teacher and I and we saw it. The principal was taking pictures of it. We're like freaking out, asking her, because at first nobody knew whose car it was, and so we're asking her if she was okay. Was it her car? What's going on? That sort of thing. Because we wanted to make sure and there was nobody in the car when the tree fell on it. But everybody was okay for the most part. I mean, the teacher was not too pleased, of course, when she went out to her car and realized what had happened. But I ended up leaving before she came out and all of that. But yeah, that was wild. I was like, that's one of my fears of when I park near a tree, like at a grocery store or any parking lot. I was like, oh, what if a branch falls or, whatever. So that was wild. I parked by a lamppost. I don't know if that would have been any better. Well, I think the likelihood of a tree falling is more than the chance of, the lamppost falling or something. I don't know, but either way, I'm just glad that nobody got hurt, It's just the car. The car can be replaced. So there's that. I kept waking up every hour or so. You don't need to know all the details of why. Tummy issues. But anyway, so I had like dreams here and there when I would go back to sleep. There was one, and I think it's because I have an eye doctor appointment tomorrow. But one was that it was getting harder for me to see. In my dream, I had woken up to go to the bathroom and I could barely see and I had my eyes open. But it was like, you know how when someone takes your picture or you see a bright light and you have that flash, and so you kind of see like fuzzy, I guess. I don't know. It was like that. And then there was another dream that dude and I had gone outside, or were outside, or went to check outside. Somehow we were outside, and it was this crazy weather. Well, it's not crazy right now, but it was yesterday that it was rainy and whatnot, and there was some random dude. He had like tattoos and stuff. He was just hanging out on our patio, just hanging out. And I was like, who are you? Why are you at my house? You need to leave. And he was refusing to leave. I was like, bro, you some random dude. You can't just hang out at a stranger's house. And he didn't want to leave. And of course, the boys were over, so I was worried about, the boys. I was like, I have 3 kids in there and this and that. And I was like, all yelling at the dude. And he was just sitting there, like, whatever. So I had called 911. And I was telling him the situation. And I was like, the dude's not leaving and this and that. And I don't know, the operator, he just seemed so nonchalant and kind of bored almost. And then for whatever reason, I just kept calling, Dad, Dad. I think to like intimidate the guy. And he just was like, whatever. It was so odd. In the end, even the boys came outside, and I was like, y'all go inside, go inside. And they were just hanging out with the dude. It's like, that's so weird. In the end, they even invited him in. Like, I think it was Mom and my sister. Either way, he was just chilling inside with us. I was like, what in the world? It was just an odd dream. And I ended up hanging up with the 911 operators. It was just such an odd dream. Just this stranger just chilling with us in the house. Being invited in. It's like, I seemed to be the only one that was worried that there was this strange man just hanging out. He was younger, so I don't know if they seemed less intimidated by that. I wouldn't be able to tell you. It was a weird dream. But yeah, that was wild. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get ready. It's super cold outside. I don't know what I'm going to wear to work. But all right, Dad. You take care. You get some rest in. Try not to worry about us too much.